Friday night, 11:43 p.m. My phone buzzed on the kitchen counter. Family group chat. One message from my younger brother. Don't show up to the family cookout this weekend. My wife says your presence ruins the vibe. Before I could even blink, my mother reacted with a laughing emoji. My father followed with a heart. Like it was a joke. Like I was the joke. I typed only one word. Understood. Then I locked my phone and signed contracts that were about to turn my blood relatives into strangers forever. Because when you humiliate me publicly, I don't argue. I don't beg. I let the consequences speak in court. My name is Evelyn Carter. I am 29 years old, Chief Technology Officer at Arden Medical Systems in Charlotte, North Carolina. The company is weeks away from launching a diagnostic device valued in the billions. My family still thinks I'm the odd sister who hides in laboratories and barely survives on a paycheck. They have no idea. I quietly funded their entire life. Saturday morning, 9:21 a.m. My assistant Monica buzzed in. Miss Carter, there's a couple downstairs demanding to meet our Angel Investment Division. They refuse to give names. I smiled. Send them up. Glass doors slid open. First came Sabrina, my brother's new wife, dressed like she was walking a red carpet. Right behind her, my brother Lucas. Hands in pockets. Eyes on the floor. Their faces collapsed when they saw me behind the executive desk. Lucas whispered, "Evelyn, this is your office?" "CTO." I replied calmly. "What do you want?" Sabrina instantly flipped into performance mode. She slammed a glossy pitch deck onto my desk. "We're raising $2 million for our medical startup. FDA approval stage. You're literally perfect for this." Lucas nodded desperately. "Family supports family, right, sis?" I didn't even touch the papers. "You showed up uninvited. On a weekend. To ask for $2 million. Her smile hardened. Blood is thicker than water. I met her eyes. "No." Her tone exploded. "You sit in a glass palace making millions and you won't help your own brother?" Security arrived before I even pressed a button. Lucas looked at me like a stranger as they were escorted out. "This office was worth more than us," he whispered. I didn't answer. An hour later, my bank notified me. A $520,000 personal loan had been pre-approved in MY name. Co-signer, Lucas Carter. Primary borrower, Sabrina Carter. They had all my documents. I killed the loan in 3 minutes. Then I froze my credit across all bureaus and forwarded the fraud report directly to Lucas. No caption. His calls began instantly. I didn't answer. That evening, a thick envelope appeared at my door. Inside, a private investigation report on Sabrina. Her past husband had lost everything to bankruptcies in her name. 6 figures in stolen loans, maxed credit cards, forged signatures, and my father's handwritten note. I suspected her. I was too afraid to speak. "I trust you." That night, I didn't cry. I planned. Lucas and Sabrina lived in a home I had secretly purchased years earlier to help my brother. The deed was still in my name. So was the mortgage. I shut off autopay, filed a 30-day eviction notice, and invited one guest to their house the next evening, Sabrina's former husband. Sabrina froze when she saw him. Lucas realized the truth in slow motion as documents spread across the table. Bankruptcy filings, loan fraud, her lies. Then I placed the property deed on top. "This house is mine," I said, "and your eviction starts tonight." Lucas collapsed to his knees. Sabrina screamed that I was jealous, bitter, alone. But the paperwork screamed louder. The next day, family gathered, music playing, food grilling. I laid the foreclosure notice, fraud charges, and eviction order on the picnic table. Silence crushed the party. Lucas begged. Sabrina mocked. My parents finally saw everything. I left without turning back. 3 months later, the house, foreclosed Sabrina. 3 civil suits plus wage garnishment for 15 years. Lucas, unemployable due to fraud record. My parents sold their home, moved into an apartment. I changed my number, my address, My life. My father wrote one final letter asking for reconciliation. My lawyer sent my reply.
No.
People ask me if I feel guilty. The truth is simple. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is remove the poison from the family tree. I sleep peacefully now.